Welcome to the garden. This is class number 8 of our Lionsgate Pilates series. Thank you so much for joining me this beautiful rising or whatever time of the day you're watching this video. And I hope you love today's workout. Put your right hand on your heart, left hand on the space between your ribs at the solar plexus. Let's breathe into those two chakras with the abdominals pressed in. Inhale through your nose and up the spine. Exhale, pull in the belly, blow out the mouth. Another deep breath, just like that. Inhaling. Exhaling, blow out the mouth. Shift the hands to the ribs. Deep breaths into the sides of the ribs, sending the sides of your ribs out to the side. Deep inhale. Exhale, pull in the belly. Blow. Again, deep breath into the ribs. Exhale, pull in the belly, blow. And then we place both hands in the space between the ribs. Send your elbows out to the side. Imagine you're breathing into your diaphragm, sending it down into your organs. Deep breath. Blowing out the mouth. One more deep breath here. Blowing out the mouth. Left hand on the floor to your side and a little in front of you. Inhale, right arm over into your side stretch. Exhale, press into the bottom hand to slide the body up and over to the other side. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, return. Repeat. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, return. One more. Inhale, side stretch. Exhale, return. Bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingertips pointing towards your hips. Bend in your elbows and feel the weight transferring into the hands from the hips. Now take a moment, make sure your feet are hip width apart, knees are bent, also hip width apart. I feel weight pressing into my hands, which means my arms are activating. I roll my shoulders back. I feel like I'm pressing my elbows towards each other and my chest is lifted, which means my head is at a 1 to 2 inch lift up. Breathe here. Pulling in your belly, start to transfer a little more weight out of the hips and into the arms. And let's get into our march. I exhale when I lift, I inhale when I lower, and I do not move my hips or my back. As you do this, feel your abdominals pressing in so that your hip flexors, the front of the hips and groin can relax. Hands off, keep it going. My arms are in a slight upward angle to match my chest and head. Pull in your belly, please. In. 4, 3, 2. Both shins up. Now the arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. If this is too much for you, of course your feet could be on the floor. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 5 more. 4 more. Pulling in my belly. Lengthening up in my chest. 3. Increasing capability. 1. Deep down, butterfly legs, forward fold. Let the torso lengthen, relax over the legs and lap. Drop the head weight down. Take 1 deep breath up and down your spine. Slowly roll up to the seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Bring your hands behind you so you can scoop your hips a little back. Now I want legs extended front, also externally rotated, so feet are in a little V shape. I pull in my belly and I feel my legs straight and my inner thighs or the back of my knees pressing together. That way you've got activation. The abdominals are going to be pulling in for really the whole class, in and also away from the thighs to create that space in the hip flexors that we need. Bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingertips point towards your hips, pop the chest. Press some weight into the hands so all your weight is not in your hips. So we can shift the weight more to the top of your hips. You ready? I'm going to inhale. Exhale, lift one leg. Inhale down. Other leg, lift one leg. As I do this, I feel like I'm sending energy from my heart down into the abdominals, and then that energy ricochets off my pelvic floor, off my abdominal wall, and into my legs and out my feet. Sending energy from the heart into the low belly, ricocheting that energy off the pelvic bone and sending it through the legs. 10, 9. If this is hurting in your hips, don't let the leg go so high. 6, 5, 4. Make sure you are alternating here. 3, 2, 1. Feet down, inhale, arms forward, sit up. Exhale, C-curve back. Feel the hips find that nice tuck shape. Lift palms up. Inhale, center. Upper body twist back. Exhale. Other side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. While I do this one, exhale. I'm twisting my upper body, but I'm keeping my lower body stable. I'm also actively pressing my legs together. Steady moves. Choosing to let my body strengthen, activate, electrify. Twice as fast, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, look back. 6, elbow close to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sit up. Now let's do hover upper body over the legs. Exhale. Inhale, roll up, long spine. 5 more. Inhale, roll up the spine. 4 more. Inhale, roll up the spine. 3 more. Keeping my ribs stacked and just lengthening my upper body. Technically, I'm keeping my lowest rib stacked over my hips. That's what I mean when I say rib stacked. Let's do 1 more. Inhale up. Bring your arms to the side, like a goalpost. Both arms in my peripheral vision. Plant your feet onto the mat, about hip width apart. To make it advanced, you want to flex your feet so it's not as stable. Now I lean my torso back on an angle. I'm not sitting upright, I'm leaning back in my chest. Stay right there, breathe. The belly presses in to stabilize the back so your low back will not move here. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. So with this movement, my main goal is to twist my heart spine. Think about the spine behind your heart chakra. And I twist there. The arms are simply staying in their goalpost position. I'm not moving my arms at all. I mean, it looks like the arms are moving because my torso is twisting and my arms are very attached to my torso right now. I like this arm shape with the twist because then I can keep my pectorals long and start to fight that hunchback. 10, 9, inhale, center, exhale, twist. 8, start to explore how much you can twist in your upper body while keeping the hips really stable. 6, inhale, center. 5, exhale, twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, legs straight, arms forward. Exhale, full roll down. Check the floor behind you. Make sure your head's not going to hit anything as you roll down. Fingers to the ceiling. Inhale, press shoulders into the floor. Exhale, carve up the anterior wall of the spine. Inhale, the top. Yay, let's do our roll downs. I want to scoot myself a little more forward before I begin. Okay, so in your roll downs, today let's try for 7 roll downs, okay? We've been practicing this for several days, so I want you to do it on your own timing. You choose your own tempo, and if you finish before I finish, you can just lay on the floor and enjoy your power. All right, I brought my feet to the front edge of the mat. My legs are together. My abdominals are pressed in. I visualize a group of children in front of me with kickballs. Every time I roll down, every time I roll up, the kickball hits me in the stomach, sending my energy backwards, always focusing in on strengthening the abdominals for this one. All righty, here we go. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back. Exhale up. Start thinking about how you're sending energy up the spine when you go down. Inhale back. And then from the head, you send energy down the spine on the way up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Sending energy up the spine. Inhale back. Exhale, curl up. Sending energy down the spine. Let's do 3 more. Two more. Focus on the kickball. Hitting the stomach. 1 more full movement today. all the way up. Go ahead and carefully swing your feet under you and bring your hands to the floor in front of you after you finish your last roll down. Now I've got my hands directly under my shoulders, my knees directly under my hips. I want to do some cat-cow to lengthen my spine after that. Cat-cow always starts at the low spine around the tailbone, and then we send ripples up to the head, whether you're inhaling, exhaling, whether you're doing the cat or the cow. Always remember it goes up the back. So we inhale, begin on the exhale, rounding lower back, middle back, upper back, tucking chin. Inhale, arc up the spine. Inhaling up. Exhaling up. Inhaling up. Exhaling up. Extending breath up the spine from the root and shape sacral chakras all the way up and out the crown of the head. This delicious movement is less about finding maximum flexibility, but rather creating a sense of mobility that is equal between each vertebra. So rather than doing like a full back bend or feeling like you need the biggest movement in the world, focus on a continuous movement, feeling like you can pass energy from one vertebra to the other. Your breath creates space between each vertebra. 3 more full sets, 6 movements total. 3 more. Keep it going. Excuse me. 1 more. Now we get a neutral spine. Make sure the hands are safely under the shoulders. Now we don't want to sink in our shoulders. Make sure the shoulders are pressing up, lengthen. The neck feels long, knees parallel to the floor. I do like to bring my knees a little closer together for this one. Lengthen left leg back, right arm forward. We're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Other leg, other arm, lengthen first. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep it going. Let's do 10. Always lengthen before you lift. I like to imagine I'm like inside of a sphere, reaching my hand and my toe to the edges of my sphere. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep this going. So as you do this arm and leg movement, we're isolating the arm and the leg and their ball and socket joints. There's no movement in my hips. There's no movement in my back. There's no movement in my torso. Isolating the arm and the leg. 5. Keep alternating. 4. Pulling in the belly so that the low back doesn't move. 2 more. Last one, hold it up. Something new. Here we go. Bend the knee into your side body. Bend the elbow into your side body. Like the back. Inhale. Exhale, bend. 5. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, lengthen out, lower down, hands and knees, other leg back, other arm forward. Inhale up, exhale, bend in. 6, here we go. 5, inhale long, exhale, bend. 4, still just isolating the arm and leg. 3, 2, 1. Hands and knee down. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Hips on heels. Extend your torso forward. Drop the head down and take a couple deep breaths. Up and down your spine. Another deep breath. Slowly roll back up to hands and knees. Bring your knees far enough away from you so the spine can feel long. Hands directly under your shoulders. Flex both feet. Inhale, tuck the hips. Exhale, knee hover. 10. Here we go. 10. 9. This is power, my darlings. 8. This is power. Keep shoulders over hands. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Knees down, point toes. Walk the hands towards your knees so you can sit on your feet with a long spine. Deep breath. Carefully sit your hips to the side, swing your legs in front of you, and scoot your hips to the center of the mat. Feet towards the front edge of the mat, and we're going to lay all the way back. So all the way back we lay. Okay, once we're on the mat, let's talk about the very, very most important thing, which is, I'm moving my arm here just so you can see my body, the low back. Now, you should never want to be able to reach under the low back. This gapping that I'm getting my hand through is a no-no. If I were to do my abdominal work with this gap in my low back, I would get so injured. Oh my God, I would never. So what I do is I take this gap, I press in my belly, I let it change the shape that my hips and all the bones here have. So now I feel a compression in my belly and I feel no gapping under my low back. I could not fit a piece of paper there. Now, you might not be able to get the back that flush to the floor today. That's your goal. No matter what, we want to make sure that this low back is not moving at all. So even if the back is not completely on the floor, that's okay as long as it's not moving. If it's moving, you could really hurt yourself. So reduce your range of motion and make these movements as small as you need to, so it's a form that you can control. We find that good form, even if your movements aren't as big as mine, you find the form that's good for you. Like a buffet, you pick the meal that's good for you and you work from there, and that builds your foundation of strength that then you can start to make larger movements upon. So pull in the belly, create that nice foundation so you know abdominals are engaged. Go ahead and bring the arms above your head. If arms above your head is too much, then you could do hands behind your head. You could also do hands down by your side. Arms above the head is nice because it activates the lats. We're doing our marches, if you couldn't tell. Reminding the body how I can have a stable low back, moving my legs without moving my back. 5, 4, exhale when you lift. 3, 2, both shins up. Toe tap. Inhale low. Exhale lift. Inhale low. Alternate this movement. Let's do 10. So my head is back. Imagine the legs are really heavy, the thighs are relaxed, and your abdominals are doing all the work here. This feels like I'm disengaging my thigh from my hip socket. Inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. 5 more, inhale down, exhale lift. 4 more. Don't let your low back move, even if that means the toe doesn't get to touch the floor today, that's fine. 2 more. Last one. Keep your shins parallel to the ceiling. Shoot your knees a little further away from you. Curl your neck, head, and shoulders up. Extend your arms down by your side. Do swift breaths with arm pulses. 10, 10. 9, 9. 7, 7. 5, 5. 3, 3. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Single leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Draw the knee towards your face. Curled up in your neck, head, and shoulders, keeping your low back stable, feeling the power in your body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2 knees in, head goes back. Take a deep breath. So the next thing we do, I have not done with you guys before, it's a bending and straightening of the legs with an upper torso movement, but we want to try and stay curled up in the neck, head, and shoulders the whole time. Just join me in exploring. First, I found this activated curl. Now, my knees are not all the way in. My knees are definitely directly over my hips. That way, my hip flexors are not tight because we don't want to be tight in the groin because then we can't activate the abs. So make sure we've got that good form in the low body. Then we've got the knees in the bend. And we bring the head and the torso to the legs rather than bringing the legs to us. So I curl my neck, head, and shoulders up. I go inhale, long. Exhale, sweep it in. My legs are straightening and bending. My arms go up by my ears, and they circle around and in. If you don't have room in your house to circle your arms around, you could do like a basket too. Ooh! 10. Inhale long. 9. 8. I stay curled the whole time. It's super challenging. 6. 5. 4. A little lower the leg if you can. 3. 2. 1. Head back, hug the knees all the way into your chest and rock side to side and breathe. Bring your shins parallel to the ceiling. Knees directly over your hips. Inhale. Exhale, curl the neck, head, and shoulders up. Hands behind the head at a toe tap. Inhale, head back, knee up. Exhale, curl, toe tap. Do 10, alternate your legs. 10. I like when I do the curl with the leg movement because now I really feel my heart and toe connection. As I curl, I send energy from the heart into my abdominals, ricochets off of my abdominals, and helps me move my leg. 6, As you can see, my toe is not hitting the floor. What's more important to me is keeping my low back stable. So as I get warmer, I can try to get that toe to hit the floor, but it's harder for the abs. 5, 4. Keep your elbows far away from your face. 2 more. 1 more. Head back, feet down, knees together, feet together. Inhale. Exhale, twist the knees over to one side. Look away from the knees. Breathe into your ribs. The garden, darling. We're in the garden doing Pilates. Slowly, head comes center. Knees sweep over to the other side. We look away from the knees and we take a deep breath. The garden, darling. You know, we're doing our Pilates in the garden. Once you've taken a deep breath into your ribs, the knees come up. The hands go down by your side. Oh, I almost forgot. Legs gotta go up. We gotta do our straight leg work now. So if having your legs straight like this feels like your thighs are gripping or your knees are gripping, I want you to do it. When I have my legs straight here, they're also super loosey-goosey. For me, straight legs, my thighs are juicy and kind of relaxed, mildly engaged, but barely. Now, if you find that getting the legs straight causes you to ginch up and get really tight anywhere in here, I actually want you to work with a slightly bent knee so that you can feel the relaxed thighs. Again, we want those thighs relaxed because when they're relaxed, the hip flexor's not working, and we can get into the lower abdominals and strengthen the pelvic floor as well as support the low back. So use a modification that's safe for you to build that good foundation. Either way, whether your knees are straight or bent or straight, they are externally rotated. So I have a little V shape between my feet when my legs are straight. Arms down by your side is good. Press your shoulders back into the floor. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So, excuse me. So as I'm doing this, I'm keeping my low back stable on the floor the whole time, and that's my number one priority. I can feel my heart sending electricity through to my foot. Now today, if yours looks more like this, maybe you're not lowering the leg as much, that's really good form. Again, this is not about the size of the movement. It is about the quality of the form. Go ahead and curl your neck, head and shoulders up, stay in your split, pulse the arms 10 times. Thank you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot up, arms up, head back. Inhale. Exhale, curl, other leg down, pulse the arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in, head back, rock side to side. Yay! And plant your feet onto the floor. Okay, so next, let's do feet hip width apart. They can be together if that feels better for you for a firm foundation. For our next set, we're going to be lifting the hips and keeping the shoulders and head on the mat. So you want to press the shoulders and then arms and hands into the floor to stabilize you. If you find yourself gripping the sides of your mat, that's a sign that you need to have that strong pressure and grounding through your arms. All right, so I walk my feet a little closer to me so I have a nice firm foundation. Then I scoop in my low belly and I slowly peel my hips off the floor. Inhale up, soften the chest, exhale, lower down. Keep that going. You're doing hip lifts. Nice and slow. I'm rotating my mat. Nice and slow. Lifting and lowering your hips. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep that going. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 4 more. Inhale up. Soften chest. Exhale down. Scoop hips. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale. Stay up. Press into the balls of your feet. 2 heels up. 2 heels down. I gotta walk the feet a little closer. Here we go. 10. Keep your hips up. 9. 10 heel rises. 8. Happy calves. Happy ankles. Happy feet. Your ankle hurts while you're doing this. Your feet might not be perfectly parallel, which could cause some pain. Or if your ankles hurt, you could be lifting the heels too high, make it a little smaller. 4, 3, 2, stay on the toes. Knees go close, knees go open, hips stay up. 10. Breathe calmly. 9. As I do this, I'm actively activating my gluteals and pressing the hips towards the ceiling, anti-gravity. 5 more. Here, it's interesting because I'm pressing in my belly, but I'm lifting the hips up. This creates opposition of the abs pressing in and the hips reaching up. 4, 3, 2, 1, knees center, hips down, heels down. Walk your feet a little closer together until they're completely together and your knees are completely together. Then scoop the hips up, lift a leg up. I keep my hips level and I lower the knees down and together and then lift the leg up. I'm lowering and lifting one leg. I've got my right leg up. I'm pressing into my left foot on the floor. I'm keeping my hips stable. Inhale, lower straight leg. Exhale, lift 10 total. Pressing into your standing foot, pressing into your arms. 5, 4, 3, pull the belly, hold the foot up, 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, don't give up, this is power. 3, 2, 1, hips down, foot down, yeehaw! Other foot up, lift up your hips, make sure the hips are level. And we do 10, lowered and lifting of a straight leg. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. While I do this, both of my hip bones are completely level. No twisting in the torso, no twisting in the hips. Hips are reaching up. 5 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Uno más. Hold it up. 10 pulses. 8. And I say 8. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Foot down. Cross ankle over thigh. Hug the knees into your torso. Enjoy your stretch. Take a deep breath. And foot down, other ankle crosses. Bend the knees into your torso. Enjoy your stretch. Slowly, we're going to roll up to a seated position. Extend your legs in front of you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Grab onto your feet. Drop the head down. Enjoy your stretch. Pull on the feet if you can. And if you can pull the feet, push the feet into the hands. Let the head lengthen forward. Stay down there. Enjoy your stretch. Enjoy the stretch. I bring myself to the center of the camera angle, so not a nervous mist. Oh, all right, did you stretch? Let's go a little more. Bend one knee, plant the foot on the inner thigh. Inhale, arms forward. Long spine, exhale forward, and relax over the leg. One deep breath. If you can grab your foot, push the foot into the hand, and press the hands into the foot to get up into your hip to stretch it. And on an exhale, I slowly roll up, and I switch feet. Long spine, forward, and relax. Deep breath. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pull on that foot. Slow roll up. Okay, the next thing I want to do today is a little advanced, a little fun. It's definitely not graceful. I don't feel graceful when I do it. It's so don't expect grace in the garden in this moment. However, it's one of those advanced things that everyone needs to try at least once. If you're pregnant, this really might not be comfortable for you. So I'm going to first show you guys modifications, and then we'll go from there, okay? So modifications you can do if you don't want to do this. The easiest one I would say is something like this. Rocking weight into your hands with the feet on the floor, then coming back up. You can also go here and here. Do something like this. It's a little more advanced. All right, I've given you your modifications. Now, I'm gonna start teaching you the elements of this next step. First of all, acknowledge the bra line, which is about that space where you've got maybe one rib underneath and most of the ribs above. We're gonna be rolling to that bra line. My shirt happens to stop right at the line that we're rolling to. I'm gonna be in a complete curl ball like this. But just like how when we do our roll downs, how we lengthen our upper body around an orb of energy, this time we're gonna hold that orb of energy inside us. So it's gonna feel like I've got this whole orb of energy I'm holding onto. So I'm not like a pumped up little ball. There's a spaciousness about this shape. So I've got space in my armpits, my hips feel relaxed, and my abdominals are engaged, but in a C curve. I bring my feet up like this. So I like to hold on to my feet while I start, and then once I warm up, I do let go. And I like to do round ballet arms, something like this. But try this balance. This is too much for you. You can also do it with your knees together like this. I also know people who like to do it like this. So I've got hands over my knees, hands under my thighs, or knees open, wrapping the hands around. All right, so now that you've explored that shape, we need to make sure there's safe room behind us for us to roll all the way back, but not upside down. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just stay there, hang in there. So I pull in my belly, I went into my tuck, and then I roll back to the bra line, and then I roll back up. Ah, wait, hold on, I didn't do it. Ah, that's it. All right, let me try again. I inhale at the top, I exhale, roll back, I inhale back up. Ah, I did it. All right, let's do 10. Here we go. Remember, my head does not hit the floor. Oh, you can see that. 8 more. 7. I hope you look terrible. 6. I told you, it doesn't feel graceful. 5. And you might not get all the way up every time like I did. 4. I overrolled. Keep it going. 3 more. No hands if you're feeling fancy. 2 more. 1 more. Making a coccyx balance. Go ahead and make your legs straight if you can. If you want to make your legs straight, you don't know how, you got to get your heart and shoulders further back. My legs are connected to my heart through my torso. Arms up, arms move 10 times. Exhale down. Oh my God, darling. 5, 4, 2, 1. Feet down, crisscross sit, flip the hands, take a deep breath. Bring the hands to the floor behind you, plant your feet onto the floor. Now, I've got my hands hip width apart, fingertips point towards my hips. My feet are also hip width apart. I pop my chest. I scoop my hips. And I scoop, lift, go to a full tabletop. Torso parallel to the ceiling, face parallel to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, halfway down. 4 elbow push-ups. 4 tricep push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. Inhale, long spine, look up. Exhale, down. Let's do 4 sets. Here we go. Inhale, tabletop, up, look up. Exhale, 4 push-ups, elbows. 3, 2, 1. 3 more sets, up. And 2 more sets. Inhale, up. This is power, baby. Last set. Here we go. Inhale, up. Squeeze the butt. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit. Crisscross. Flip your hands in front of you again. Deep breath. Now, flip your feet under you. Wait, I'm looking at my computer. Okay, flip your feet under you. Come to hands and knees. So I want you to remember that cat-cow and how we roll up the spine, and down the spine, up the spine. So keep that in mind and go up into a downward dog. In your downward dog, I need your feet pretty far away from you so that your toes, or rather your heels, can't really touch the floor. Doesn't have to be too much. My feet are together, my knees are together. In this down dog, I reach my heart through my elbows, through my shoulders. I inhale, and I exhale, roll that lower spine, middle spine, upper spine, neck and head, plank. All right, let's do 6 like this. Here we go. Inhale back. Exhale, roll it out onto your shoulders over your hands. Inhale back. Exhale, low back to the upper back, roll it out. Inhale back, keep it going, pull the belly, roll it up the spine. Inhale back, roll up the spine, 2 more. Uno mas. Stay in the plank, rock forward and back 6 times. 7, 6. Push into the balls of the feet. 3, 2, 1, knees down, elbows down. My forearms, my shoulders are stacked over my hands. I'm tucking in my tag and lift up my right leg. I have to walk my elbows a little more forward because I don't want to feel tight in my back. So I create length, but I also tuck and I isolate. Pulse that leg up. Bend knees, 4 hips. 20, 10, 10, 9, 9, 8. This is power, my darlings. Breathe. Send energy from your heart into the arms. Energy from the heart into the shoulders, down the back. Energy from the heart pressing into the abdominals, ricocheting into the legs. Do not move your back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Freeze. Externally rotate the leg. It's still bent, but it's now externally rotated. Lower and lift. I look under me and I see my feet are stacked The leg I'm lowering and lifting, its foot is crossed over my bottom leg. 10, 9, inhale up, exhale down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. I want you to prop up onto the same hand as leg that's up. Opposite elbow on the floor. I go elbow into ribs. Inhale, straight back. Now the leg, that active leg, my hip is a little lifted, but I'm still not moving my back. Pull knee into side body. Inhale long. 10, 9, 8. This is pure power. I like to flex my foot when I'm lengthening the leg back and up. Feels like I'm hitting the brakes. 5, 4. Do not move your low back. If it's turning, it means it's moving. 3, 2. Hold it back. Connect the toe to the heart. Pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're almost done, okay, my loves? Pull in the belly. Inhale. Exhale, toe drop. I like to go back to my forearms for this one. If you want to go back to your forearms and do 10 toe drops, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees together. Child's pose. Hips on heels. Arms extend overhead. Head is down. Deep breath. At the end of your exhale, bring your forearms back to the floor, shoulders over forearms, other leg goes up. We start with a bent knee extended behind us. Pulsing up, we do 20 small pulses, not moving the low back, disengaging the leg from the hip with our low back stabilized and supported by the abdominals. Breathing calmly. 10 more pulses, pulling the shoulders down the back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rotate out. Lower down, feet tap, lift it up. 10, lower down, feet tap, lift it up. 9, 8, exhale down, inhale up. Do not lose your abdominals. As soon as your low back starts moving, it means the abdominals have given up. That's not the goal here. This is so hard. Make it smaller. Make it a 1-inch movement. This is your workout buffet. 2 more. All right, we're getting to the hard part. Oh, God. I prop up onto the active legs, hands. I let the hip lift. Knee into side body, lengthen back. Into side body, we do 10. Inhale, exhale, bend. 9. My face is parallel to the floor. 8. The back of my neck feels long. 7. 6. 5. 4. Pulling in the belly, sending energy from the heart out to the toes. 2. Hold it back. 1. Pulse from the heart. 10. In the leg. 9. 8. Sending energy from the heart into the leg. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Back to my forearms I go. 10 leg lifts. 10. Exhale down. Inhale up. 9. 8. This is the last part of the sequence. 7. 6. Pulling shoulders down the back. That's power, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees together, hands to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Hips on heels, arms extend forward, head is down. Breathe. One more deep breath. Walk the hands towards the knees. Now, bring yourself not all the way up, just halfway up. In this position, leaning forward, I take my belly, I press it in a lot. I stabilize my low back. Then I bring my arms above my head. This earlier in the week was a modification I was giving for those who don't want to lay on the stomach, but now we're all doing this one. Imagine your arms are connected to your back. Squeeze your elbows into your side body. The whole torso, including the neck and head, on a forward angle. And then my hands reach above my head as high as I can get them. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now extend them back. Pulse pinkies towards each other. 10. I'm going to scoot myself so you can see what I'm doing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip palms up, pop chest, pulse up. 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing your arms in front of you now. Now you've got your arms in front of you. You're going to combine, or rather connect the forearms. Press up and pulse up 20 times. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 6. Pull in the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Out of pulse through the spine. And close. And close. Oh, let's raise the roof. And close. And close. 5. Pull in the belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up to V for victory. Pull elbows into body. 8, 7. Feeling the back muscles activating, moving the arms, sending energy from the heart into the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, hands and knees. Pop both feet up. Downward dog. Deep breath. Pump your feet a little if you need to. And then walk your feet into your hands. Walk your hands into your feet until you're hanging forward. Crisscross the arms. Drop the head down. Shift weight out of the heels and into the balls of the feet to get your head lower. We shake the head a little no, gently. We nod the chin a little yes, gently. We shift the upper body a little side to side if that feels right. Then I draw my hands down to the floor, draw my head down, take a deep breath. On the exhale, I soften my knees, I roll slowly up my spine. Head comes up last. So my head finally comes up, I inhale, arms up, look up. Connect the hands. Exhale, draw the hands to prayer position in front of the heart chakra. Inhale. Exhale, reach the hands back to the floor. Gently, I walk my hands forward so I can press into the hands, guide my knees down, and meet me in a comfortable crisscross. And this is the end of our workout, okay? So sit up nice and tall, breathe calmly into the heart. Bring the right arm side, cross it in front, bind around your forearm, look away from the hands, take a deep breath. Head looks front, same stretch, other side, looking away from the hands, deep breath. Head looks front. Next, wrap the arm above the head. Grab the elbow, point it up, drape the hand at your back, and look up, deep breath. Same thing, other side. Drape the hand by your back, hold the elbow behind the head, look up a little and breathe. Slowly, slowly release. Gently, head goes side to side. Gently, chin goes down, deep breath. On the exhale, I slowly bring my chin back up. Press your temple into the hand. Do not bend your neck, just create length and breathe. And I create opposition on the other side. Hand presses into temple, temple presses into hand. No bending, just lengthen and breathe. Bring the hands to the occipital lobe, the bottom part of your skull. Press the head into the hands to create a double chin and take a deep breath. And slowly release, shake out the hands a little bit. One hand's on your heart, one hand's on the solar plexus. Take a deep breath. Repeat after me. This is my body. I am so powerful, and I love it. I love my capability and how I can make change in my life simply by asserting myself. Shake out your hands. Other hands on the heart, other hand on the solar plexus. Take a deep breath. Repeat after me. As I move forward, I affirm and confirm that I am an unstoppable force. All things that I set my heart to are meant to manifest. So I keep my heart open. I listen to my spirit so I can catch all the cues. My spirit is whispering my soul's truths to me, and it is my honor. And I embrace every truth. I embody every single bit of my spirit, and I feel powerful. I take this powerful embodiment of my spirit, And I allow this energy to move me throughout my day. So close your eyes, my loves, and feel all the beautiful electricity and goosebumps and energetics swirling throughout your body. And affirm for yourself, I let myself take this powerful, positive energy into my day, into my night, and into my life moving forward. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you so much. Mwah. I'll see you soon, okay? Bye, my loves.